Alright, so today I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown on how to make Spanish rice. Everybody make theirs a little different. I learned how to make mine from my mom, which is Puerto Rican. So that's how I'm gonna show y'all. Now, before we get started, a lot of people always ask me why I'm always cooking, never going out to eat, like I ain't got money or something. My response to you, mind your damn business and watch the video. Alright, so these are the main ingredients. To the left, you got your primary ingredients. You can't cook Spanish rice without these products right here. I'm showing you these first, because like I said, you cannot cook Spanish rice without these products. I don't know what you cooking. If you say you cooking Spanish rice without these products, you lying. Stop lying. You cooking white rice. Alright, so over here, these are the ingredients that I use. I add these on. You don't really need the pepper, but I add that on. I add pepper with everything. Then you got what you got. 3 to 3.5 cups of rice. You can use any rice you want. You can use Boyar rice, canela rice, great value rice. As long as you got these over here, it's gonna come out the right way. If you don't got these, you cooking Chinese rice. Alright? So these are the basics you need. And you need water too. I don't get water out the faucet. I use the bottled water. I use a bottle and a half of bottled water. Most of the time, I have the olive oil, but I ain't got olive oil today, so we're gonna rock out with the corn oil. It'll work good too. Some people put tomato sauce in it. I don't do that. I just use both of these. Some people just use this one and don't use this one, or some people use this one and don't use that one. I use both. I like the whole house smelling like that. You walk in some people's house, it smells like Fabuloso. You walk in my house, it smells like Sofrito. Alright, so first thing, I put my stove on like medium. Some people put it on high. I put it on medium. Put it on medium. Don't burn your food. It's better that you cook it slow rather than cook it fast, and then you got all the burnt shit on the bottom. Now you can't even enjoy your rice, because first thing we add is the corn oil. Most of the time I use olive oil, but I couldn't get no olive oil from the store. They was taxing for it. So I usually go to Walmart to get it, but I ain't take that trip today. So I add a spoon this size right here. Just spread it around the bottom. That way your stuff don't burn. I do like 2. Sometimes I might do 3, but do 2 to be on the safe side. You don't want your food too oily. Alright, we're gonna do 3. Alright, so 3 spoons like this size. I don't know the name for it. Like I said, I don't do the measurements and stuff. But a spoon this size, 3 of them. Let that sit in there. Water pot on medium. Alright, so like I said again, some people use sofrito and don't use recadito. I use both because it smells better, it tastes better. It's all about that Spanish taste, you know, especially that Puerto Rican taste in this sense. Some people's house smell like Fabuloso. Right now, my house smell like Sofrito. Spread that around. I be ODing with this. Like I said, it just smells too good. This is the rice right here. If you don't got this, you're not cooking Spanish rice. You're cooking Chinese rice or something. So I put like 2 sofrito. This shit kind of hard to open. And 2 recadito. That's the right way you say it. Let me run through this. So don't put 2 full spoons, but put like a spoon and a half like each. This size spoon. I don't know what it's called. That size spoon. Alright, so now we're at the part where you gotta speed it up a little bit. You got your oil in there, you got all your ingredients. Ingredients is not a word. But yeah, you got your ingredients in there, now you gotta add your water. So let y'all know how much water I add. I measure it by the bottle. Ain't too good of a measurer. Alright, so I used the bottle and then I left like this much of the other bottle. I usually don't use a full 2 bottles, but you keep this just in case your rice looking dry. Just add a little bit to it, but don't add too much, because then you're gonna have mashed potatoes. Now you're not even gonna have Chinese rice, white rice, Asian rice. You're gonna have mashed potatoes if you add 2 bottles off the rip. And we're using 4 cups of rice. 4 cups of rice. 4 cups of rice. So you keep the stove on almost by high, but you ain't gotta put it all the way on high. But you definitely want it like boiling. You want to smell it, you know? You can smell if it's seasoned the right way or not. You can smell if it don't got that Puerto Rican smell. It's not, you know. It's gotta get some more riquito or sofrito, or maybe you need some more adobo or sazon. You need something if it's not smelling right. You gotta smell the whole house up. So now, I got my rice in here. You gotta wash your rice out. 4 cups of rice. Wash the rice out real good. And then, hold up. I didn't even add the beans. Whip it up a little bit, you know, while it's warming up. You gotta add your beans though. I always empty the juice out of my beans. You can leave it in there if you want. I'm letting you know how I do it though. I always empty the juice out of my beans. So now, you got your beans in there with your water and your oil and your main ingredients and your second ingredients. You got it buzzing right now. Your house should be smelling like you a Puerto Rican. Even if you're not a Puerto Rican, your house should be smelling like you a Puerto Rican. Now you just leave it there. I would say leave it there for like 5 minutes. Wash your rice, take a lunch break, whatever you gotta do, and then come back to it once it starts boiling. You don't want it boiling to the point where you losing water, but just start letting it boil while you wash your rice. Once it starts boiling, then you add the rice in there, and then you close the lid. But we're gonna do all that in a second. In the meanwhile, a lot of people gonna ask me about the pot. I know it look real old. I've been using this pot forever. I'm not gonna stop using it until I get the same exact pot. Because if I use a different pot, it's not gonna come out the same. You gotta use the same pot, man. What you doing? Trying to cook it in a little small pot that you're supposed to boil eggs, and you can't do that. It's not gonna come out like Spanish rice. Then you're gonna be eating white rice. We're not making white rice. We're making Spanish rice. So, hustler, 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 hustler. I'm hiding the brick in the muffler. It's knocking my doors like a customer. We got it to the point where it's boiling, as y'all can see. I done washed my rice out. I done took a commercial break. We Gucci now. That was about what? 5 minutes. Keep stirring it just to make sure you got that smell. And in fact, I don't got that smell. So you know what I'm gonna do? Sometimes you gotta make boss decisions. Just add a little bit more. poquito. Run it to a sizzle. Alright, so now we're gonna add the rice. You done washed your rice out, it's time to add it. It's boiling, right? See how it look now. The water should be just above the rice. Nice and even, just above the rice. And then we're gonna put the lid on. I had it on high, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Un poquito. So now we at a little above medium. Let it sit there. Let it sit there for like 10 minutes. Check on it once. Stir it a little bit, then let it sit there for another 15 minutes. And we're gonna be good. So I'm gonna take a quick commercial break. Y'all take a quick break, whatever you gotta do. And then we're gonna come back and see how it look in like 10 minutes. Alright, so now that was about 7-8 minutes. I said 10 minutes, but that was like 7 or 8. So now we're gonna pull the top off, see how it look. Alright, a lot of y'all can see how it look from there. Mix it up a little bit. All the beans was at the top, that's okay. Some people add olives. My girlfriend don't like olives, so I ain't putting no olives in there. I also added a basil leaf. Forgot to put that in there. Added a basil leaf as well. Once you put the lid back on there after those 8 minutes, you let it sit for another 10 to 15 minutes. Let some of that water absorb, you know, into the rice. And then we're gonna see how it looks and we're gonna see how it tastes. Alright, so now it's been on for like 23 minutes, 24 minutes. We're gonna take the lid off for the second time. You don't want to take the lid off too many times, bro. Let it cook, let it do its thing, you know? So, like I said, it's been 24 minutes. I opened it once or twice, and it's done now. And it's done now. So, as you can see, you got your Spanish rice. If you wanted more color to it, add another pack of sazon. Yeah, if you want more color to it, then you add more sazon. But do that before you cook it, because if you do it now, it's pointless, you know. So if you want to do that, add it in the beginning. I think I put 1 pack. If you wanted more of an orange color, put 2 packs in it. Shit, put 3 packs in it if you want. Let me just taste it, make sure everything official as it looks. And that's how we do it, you know? Peace.